Oops. I was trying to see if I could see what I look like, and that didn't work. Let me see. Am I already in here? Who's here? Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? But insert intro here, and she's starting 15 minutes early. Oops. I am early. I was trying to get my camera settings so that I could make sure that my background was all fine and dandy. See? Because that's not working the way that I want it to work. And the camera's smudgy, and oops. This is live TV, and you know what? I'm here for it. I hope you guys are here for it. This is the first one. So we're just going to see, like, I don't have a backstage. I don't, because I need to figure out, is it StreamYard? Is it that other one? Is it the other one? I don't know. But it's the first one. It's a first one, and I wanted to, I was trying to see if my camera was set up right. It doesn't let you preview. It doesn't. So that's how they get you for these third-party stream thingies, because you can't, on YouTube, you can't do anything. Oh, wow. Well, hi, guys. Like, I don't even think that I can do, like, the cool, hey, I'm going to pop up all the chat on here and say hello to everybody, because I appreciate you guys. I really do. Like, these are honestly, I'm looking at it. No, Baker, I'm not going to screw it up, but I guess I maybe already did. I don't know. But it's a first one. But yeah, we got Riley, we got John Fox, we got Stanley. Let's see. There, yes, you were. Tonic Peach was number one. I'm surprised that Ugg didn't come in. Chris was probably working. And since this was such an impromptu, somebody got sniped on that. Ignore Baker. I can't ignore Baker. That's the thing about it. It's like we all love Baker. But like I've said before, it's like this is just like that relationship, like that friendship, that it's just nothing but jabs and jabs and jabs. And you don't take anything to heart. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that you can have a friendship that you can just completely talk smack to each other and you're still friends, right? Well, Ramsey he did call it. He's like, you're gonna have your 50 before the end of the day. And I think we had 50, like not even like 3 minutes later, which is awesome. And I love that, because it's just, I saw like some unfamiliar names, which is awesome. Which is awesome. You know, it's just because this is the whole point of us getting, and this is why I wanted there's so much light coming behind me. This is why I wanted to adjust myself. Yep, it is. And that's why I wanted to preview my screen before, but you know how it goes. This is live TV. Live TV. Now you're going to get that back screen. I give up. You guys, it's just a glow. Or should I sit so that I have my crown again, according to Renee? Who are you calling old? Oh, you're calling... I don't know how, I like to guess, but I like to guess that a lot of us are like almost in very similar age groups. I do. Because I'm thinking demographically on Instagram, we're about 25 to 50. That's our majority. And then we go up from there. There's very little below 25 in here, unless you're Pud. Because I know Pudley, he is very young. Pud is one of the young ones. And then I don't even know how to do anything on this. I don't. Let me see. How do I do anything on here? There. I think I'm doing something here. Okay, maybe I did something. I don't know. But did that work? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so hi. I guess I'm still 10 minutes early. But it's, oh, there it is. Okay, because he was the first one to ask. So he's the first one for me to say, like, okay, we got to do that. So Tonic Peach has the badge. I mean, anyone else could ask too, because I've seen I've seen some things and I've seen some chats and stuff like that go kind of wild. And then I'm like, how the heck do people do this and do that? It's the moderators. It is the moderators. So we got to give it up to the moderators. But don't abuse it. Don't abuse it, you know? And I know it's just like, it's going to be a good time. So this is not going to be, unless it works, because who's on today? Is it Dave that's on today? Maybe. I think today is Born Beard. Who's Tuesday? Where's Baker, TV guy Baker, when you need him? Because I know earlier it was Johnny Ray and then the Congruity Corner. That one was earlier. Dan's not on. Yes, see? So Dave is on, but later. 10 p.m., so it's 7 p.m. Okay, see, so 7 p.m. my time. So I'm still way early. So even if I push this, we'll see. Tara's on Tuesdays or Wednesdays? See? I don't even know. Tara is on where's Tara? I don't even know. Yeah, Bishop's on the weekend. Raven is late. Where are you at? See, I'm like pulling it on my phone live. Are they scheduled? 3 days ago. Tuesdays. Okay, yeah. So Tuesdays she's coming on, what is that, 4 o'clock my time? She's coming on at 7. 7, and then, yep. Okay, she's 4 o'clock. Okay, Tuesday and Friday at 7. Yes. Okay, see, so I'm still trying to figure out, like, what does it work? Because it's very early on our side of town. And I think this time only works right now because school's out. So I don't have to do that. I am for the liveability. I mean, it's still the same as like doing Instagram live, unless I can try and figure out which streaming platform we want to get. And then if I do bring, have a co-screen going on here. Thanks, Brewer. We want to go live. We do. I just can't go from my phone. Just FYI, I have to use my computer. I mean, granted, my computer is always on my hip and I'm never away from home without it. But sometimes it's just a little more convenient to do it from your phone. But, oh well, YouTube has to be a little bit more intentional. So we have the intentional lives are going to go on YouTube. And then like the impromptus, like this morning, the people caught me at the laundromat. Business owner things. Like that's like honestly really what the purpose is of going live is. Like you guys want to see the behind the scenes. Computer, like, yeah, it probably is. But you guys know whenever we are on a show, it typically is off of my phone. Because we've been going live behind the shop. When I say behind, literally in the alley, in the back area at the end where the dumpsters are. FYI. But that's just because of timing and just Dario is working. But this one will be very intentional and I have to just figure out my time slot. I mean, if this one works, then maybe it's just going to have to figure out, just depending on little Vallajar's new school schedule. I don't remember if he's out early on Tuesdays or on Wednesdays. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, that's going on. Let me see. It's been, I think today, quite a whirlwind. I think we've been talking to a lot of people. Again, you guys always hear me, and I say it a lot, that it's always collaboration over competition. That's the biggest thing. And so seeing some of the other companies jumping in on the comments, coming in as subscribers, sharing our stuff, like that's really, I think it's an honor, especially that we're not the baby anymore. I believe Beard Sage is the baby. And there is a couple others that I've heard that are coming out, but we're still younger. We're still under a year. So it's, I think it's still pretty cool. Like we had Jim from Small Town. We had Ragarana with Ray posting us and stuff like that. So that was actually pretty cool. And I have a special guest that wants to pop in and say hello. Hello. You guys always like when little Vallajar jumps in and he's like, Mom, you're going live today? It's like, yes. So, he wanted to pop in and say hello. What do you want to say? He just likes to be in the chat a little bit, but this is little Vallajar. And he is doing the most, and he is He was, you know what? And I have to say, he has learned from his mom and dad how to negotiate, and he was able to negotiate not going to summer school this year. He is not a Blue Jays fan.
No.
What team is your favorite?
The Dodgers.
Thank you. And that is live and documented forever on the internet because nothing dies on the internet. But he learned his negotiation skills, so we were going back and forth. So his setup is a little bit different this summer. So he will be taking part in business a little bit. He does give me hell. No, he's so easy. I have to admit, we lucked out with this kid. He is very, very easy. He's not secretly, there is no secret because we have no secrets in this family, especially when it comes to sports. Oh my God. My moderators are getting a little crazy there. So what if I make both of them moderators? What happens? Can they cancel each other? I don't know. Is that like opposites attract or something? Or like they like bounce off of each other? I don't know how that all works. I really don't. We're just gonna have to play with it. We're just gonna have to figure this out and see what's going on. Because it's fun. Let me see. What did I miss? Who else? Did I say hi to John? Hi, Foxy. I don't think I said hi to because I can't do the cool. Oh my God, you are deleting all his messages. Riley, okay. You guys got to give Riley a little bit of credit because he was already following us on the 3 platforms. 4. I think you said all 4, Riley. I think you said all 4. You were already following us. You'll find a way. You know, and we're going to do it like as a test. Like if you don't give him that timeout, then what are you going to do? But all 4. Yeah, see all 4. See, so he was already following us on all 4. And I believe out of all of them, you know, YouTube has kind of been the stepchild because it is so, I don't know, I have to do more long form. But aside from that, TikTok has been the, why did I get another notification? Has been the stepchild. Instagram is going. Instagram and Facebook, you know, but even like Facebook is like, it's a lot of work. And I know, okay, Big Show is in here, and Big Show has been the big cheerleader for us to do a, what do you call it? A group outside of the actual business page. So I need to get all of that kind of good stuff going. So don't forget to hit the like. I am curious to see how many likes and how many views we can get on our first show. It's not even, I don't even call it a show. Like that's just not that it just doesn't feel right because I didn't have an intro. And I was looking, like, how can I make I was trying to make a really cool intro, right? And that's why I was like messing with the camera and messing with these settings. And then I hit, let's go live. It doesn't even give you a preview. Like, give me a preview. That's it. Like, give me a preview. Replay Squad does. Replay Squad does. Okay. So let's see. I want to know because I know comments really help pump this whole thing out, you know, and then there's like the hype. Don't waste your hypes on me yet. I'm going to say that. Don't waste your hypes on me yet because this is just very imperfect. But if you want to go and use your hypes from your mobile device, go like our episodes on all the other channels, right? So we have episodes on Dan C. We have episodes on One Bearded Bishop. We have the Bearded Respect. We have the Scallywags. We have, who else's shows have we been on? There's a lot of shows.
Did you already say the one that you've been playing for 6 weeks?
That was Bearded Respect. But
we've been on a lot of shows.
We have been on a lot of shows, and we love being on shows because it's always like really fun. He's still trucking. I'm not gonna sing. Maybe Max can sing.
No.
We can't put music. I can't even put music. Like I don't even know how to do all of that. See, you don't have access to this feature. See, you don't have access to this feature. You don't have access to this feature. Fine, give me access, but I'm just gonna figure it out. So if anybody wants to do, we did Baker's show. Yes.
Yeah,
we did do Baker's show, and then Baker was on when we did Bishop's show. So we've been on live with Baker a couple times on various avenues, various platforms, various shows. So that's that. And then now, oh my God, is anybody in here? I need my pineapple crew. Maybe we're going to do the female show on this one because we've been trying to get it. We've been trying to do a female show after the 24-hour live that Bearded Kin did. You guys have been asking for the females. We got to do that. Maybe. We got to do that. Like, that's just, everyone was like super excited. And we have our own little group chat going on with the ladies. So on the replay squad, if you guys get in and you guys know who I'm talking about, let's do it. Why not? I know. I love talking to Renee and Katie, even if it is just through the chats, because we're all very sassy. They're a lot more sassy than I am, but I'm just like, dude, I need to go and have a drink with you guys. It's just so fun. So there's like names that you guys are like tagging in like all of my posts and stuff like that. I have to meet these people. I do want to meet these people. And it is a long time overdue. Doesn't say anything. Here's the thing about it. We're going to agree to disagree because I'm not down with that crap. I'm not down with the cancel culture. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't care. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, if you don't like me, then don't like me. I don't know. That's cool. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but not everybody likes tea because I'm more of an energy drink kind of girl anyways. But yeah, so like that, going back to that, because see, this is where I always tell you guys, like, I'm always just going to go on a tangent and stuff like that. But hi, Ray. What was I saying? Oh, the hypes. So if you guys want to use any of those hypes, you have that feature. I believe they reset every week, and I think you get 3 hypes. Go like our shows on all those other channels. Go support the other creators that have been doing this a lot longer than I have, because I've only been doing this now for 15 minutes. Ray, okay, so no, we're not doing bikinis and beards. No. So Ray, I was trying to set myself up. So if you go back and watch the replay, you will see that I was trying to see if it gives me a preview of what I'm going to look like, and it didn't. It just went straight live. So I was trying to set up, like when I'm on the other shows that I get to be backstage really quick and we just figure out camera angles, make sure everything works.
You just have to play with it.
He just said it. I just have to play with the settings and I have to learn it, or I got to figure out connecting StreamYard or the other one and see what we can use so that I can have those features. Because I'm still not there yet, because I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby on the social media world.
Our first live on YouTube.
And he's very proud of it. He thinks it's so cool that his mom is on YouTube. I did a cool, a few podcast style things, maybe 3 years ago, but real estate related. And I took him when I did it in the studio, and he's just like, my mom's a YouTuber. Like, what did you say at the end? Like, what was your line?
Hit the like and subscribe button.
Smash that like button, or what do you say?
Smash that like and subscribe button and comment down below.
And he did this whole thing, like that thing. Like, it was like really cool. I have to find it. It's actually probably still on my personal. I know I have a personal YouTube channel that I had like complete hopes of like populating and doing a lot with the real estate stuff. I love my real estate stuff, but I will tell you, because the way that everything is, not a lot of people like interacting. Not a lot of people like interacting with realtors, but on this side, I get a lot of interaction. So he is almost going to start needing to get paid, because tax-wise, we will start getting that. So this summer, I think we can start already, even though he's only in 5th grade. Well, going to 6th grade. We'll see how that is. But that's how that is. So I want to hear a couple of things, because I need some comments going on. Help a sister out. What are you doing? Help a sister out on this one. I want your favorite scents. I know your favorite scents. I do. But I want everyone to know your favorite scents. Like, I'm looking at everybody's name right now, and I know which ones you guys are going to say. Put it on the chat. I want chat. These are the citrus ones. So we are getting feedback on Bishop's collab. So on El Locutor. See, I'm a no sabo kid. If you guys know what that is, you guys know what that is. But on Bishop's scent, we're getting the feedback now that everybody's getting all of that. And it's actually really good. It's actually really, really good. So that one is, it's like even Bishop said himself, like it's a citrus base, but it's not a seasonal citrus that's like really only spring, summer. Like it's a year-round scent. So Locutor, there you go. See, even roll the R's a little bit there. That's a good one there. So got that. Velvet and Oud is getting a lot of attention. I know, Rugged Rana, that you guys did that one, and thank you again. I appreciate that. I don't think you were in here yet, but I'm telling you, just collaboration over competition always wins. I don't care what business you're in. There's enough to go around, and it's just I am very appreciative of the group of businesses that we have been able to really get into. I even say it like into our circle, because it's just so much better. It really is. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care what business you're in. It's like we have the beard company, we have the barbershop, we have the real estate, everything is dog eat dog. But if you're just good to your customers and you're loyal and you're just in your sandbox minding your business, and you collab where you can collab and just be nice, and it's just like everyone has their own styles, and it's just be friends. Like, come on, if you guys know anything about Rodney King, that was not far from us. Can we just be friends? Can we all just get along? I'm just gonna say that. But thank you guys, really, really, Ray, for that share. Midnight Sip is the other one that is getting a lot. Like that one is just like, I don't even know how you really want to describe that one, but between Midnight Sip and Forbidden, those were both supposed to be our Valentine's Day releases. This past February, just 4 months ago. Oh my God, it feels like it's so much longer than that. I was about to say last year. No, it wasn't. It was this year. It was this year. Those were supposed to be like our Valentine's Day thing when we were toying with the limited edition type thing. And quite honestly, it's like I've had conversations even with Ramsey about that. Doing limited edition is great, I think, but people love it too much. So it's just like, why take it away? So we haven't taken anything away. I think the first ones that we were trying to do a limited drop on was Onyx Blaze and 643 last postseason in baseball season. And I'm just like, people love these so much. As you can see, Stanley is there. Well, hello, my sassy Katie. I was hoping you were going to jump in. But, just trying to do like limited edition drops. It's just like I can't hold surprises and I can't wait for anything. Why do I have to take things away? So if you guys like it, we will make it, period. But yeah, so Midnight Sip was supposed to be a limited edition, as 643 was supposed to be a limited edition, but limited produces FOMO. I know the FOMO thing. I know. I'm not a victim of FOMO. I'm just like, if it wasn't meant for me to go, I'm not going to go, period. If it wasn't meant for me, I'm not going to get it. But yeah, Frostwood. So Frostwood, I've talked to Dario. I want to say it was after Bearded Respect that people were saying that we should put Frostwood in an oil butter balm. And not only our wash and conditioner or in like the cleanser type realm. So we have to see if we're going to do that. Yes, Abe. So that has been, I was actually kind of surprised. And this is where it comes in very important for us to listen to what everyone is saying, because if you guys have, seen other shows with other product creators, other companies, when you're creating, you tend to want to lean towards your preferences. And I think that's where it's coming in. Like citrus was not in our like wheelhouse. Like that one took us, a little bit to figure out how to make it work that stays true to our Vallajar identity, if that makes sense. Like, it's just, I'm going to use prime example because she's here, but Katie with Dead Smooth, her fruit scents, chef's kiss. Like, I am literally like this. I'm sitting in the bed like this. I'm sleeping with my hand with a strawberry switchblade, with apple bottom granny, and with a cinnamon tonic. Those three are the ones that I'm really playing with with the souffles. And then she has the beard and body butter. Oh, mwah. The strawberry switchblade. Okay, just you guys trust me. That is like such a great fruit scent. It's amazing. Amazing. So, okay, so kind of tailing off of that. So, the fruit scents, if you were to take our fruit scents, and I think Katie, you can probably really come in on this. If you were to take your fruit scents and how you mix and do all of your scents versus Summer Glow, right? Because you picked up Summer Glow, still they're in the fruit realm, but they're not the same. Not the same at all. In terms of how the profiles sit and how they are, that's why even with Tonic Peach, even with Ramsey, and he likes peach, and I'm like, peach is it's gonna remind me of the 90s and carpet powder. And some of you guys, when I said that in the chat, that show, like carpet powder, like what the heck is, just trust me, Glade, so Glade in the 90s, very strong memory of this. I could be completely wrong. So if my mom watches this on a replay, but I completely associate a peach scent to a 1990s carpet powder smell. And I stand by that. So trying to figure out how to incorporate a peach scent into our very cologne-y, very, dark scent, that kind of realm that we've created with Vallajar, that's kind of taking it out of our wheelhouse. Right? So you're not a push, Katie girl, I do not think you're a pushover. You are not a pushover. And I am very surprised that sandwich comment didn't kind of push you off the edge, because it pushed me off the edge. I'm just saying. But yeah, so trying to really go out of our wheelhouse and figure that out. So that's really where this whole conversation went. She did not. Do not equate peaches with carbs. See, okay, but that's honestly because scents are tied to memories, and that's really what that's what we're truly combating when we're trying to figure it out. So I tend to get in my own head. I'm like, how do I make carpet powder smell sexy? Tell me, because the way that we do fruit is way different from other companies, and how we want to keep it, because we want to stay true. Like I could just do a peach, and there's another one. I don't know if he's in here. I'm not going to say I liked it. I'm not, but I just completely, I tie peach to carpet powder. But anyways, there's like, we've gotten some suggestions and stuff like that on another fruit scent. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that the gardeners just got here. That's what I'm saying. This is midday. Like this is just very impromptu, and I don't think that this is going to be the right time, because the world is still moving around here. It's only 2:42 in the afternoon. But it's just like, okay, how do we stay true to it, and how do we make it, that it's going to stay in our realm? And even doing bishop scent, right, with those with those citrus scents, it's still during Dario, he did his work. We took Bishop's what he wanted to do, and we figured it out. But isn't somebody else before Parlor Talk? I don't know. I gotta pull up Baker's TV guide. I know he sent me the updated one, but we got to figure all of that out. And I know Dan, I think, went back to Fridays, Wednesdays. He's on Mondays and Wednesdays, because he was on Thursday for a little bit. Who cares? What do you mean, who cares? I care. And I care about people's time slots, and I don't want to step on people's toes, especially the ones that have been doing this a long time, because I'm still a new kid. We're still the new kid on the block. I don't want to be that one that's just going to be like, move over. I don't know. I could be, but I'm not, because I do, again, I believe in collaboration over competition. I do. Hence why I'm comfortable talking about other companies on here, because that's how confident I am that we're doing what we got to do. And that's just the way this community runs, right? Thursday could be ladies' night. It could be, because right now it does work. But again, I got to figure out school because family first. And Max has that all stuff going on. But yeah. Okay, so I did see Midnight Sip. I said, respect your elders. Technically, we're only 10 months old. We are. So respect the elders. And I do respect my elders. I really do. I really, really do. All right. So I saw the Citrus Sense. I saw Midnight Sip. I saw 643. Stanky oud leather smell incense at midnight says killer. Stanky. I mean, I hope that's a good way of writing it. Because I know that you like Midnight Sip. That one was one of your favorites. I did. New Kids on the Block with a bunch of hits. And you know what? And we're not going to do one hit wonder here. We're not one hit wonders. I am very competitive, and I am, along with Dario, it's just like when we set ourselves up, it's like all in. It has to be all in. Parlor and salt. I'm glad that you were able to get Saltwood, Riley. I really am. Did I think of the other bourbon scent? Hold on. Don't make me think right now. And I have like my phone on this side. I have my iPod on the other side, getting everything. Oh, and we have an order to do. I got to get an order out. So it'll probably get out tonight, Ray, because after this, we have some other things that we got to do. So the other bourbon scent that we have is going to be, let me see, where's my boozy? Boozy. So Midnight Sip has bourbon wood. And then we're going to have, that's not it. We have cognac in Forbidden. Whiskey bourbon is going to be Golden Hour. There it is. It's Golden Hour. It's going to have whiskey bourbon. And then we have bourbon soap woods in rustic spirits. So again, that was supposed to just be a Halloween, and it actually landed. It really did. The butterscotch, I think, is what makes it very fall. So that one is like very seasonal, but you can get it anytime you want. Just if you want it, you want it. Like, I'm not going to tell you, don't rock Christmas scents in summer. And I loved that episode Santa Tom did. If you guys didn't watch that one, that he was talking about summer, Christmas in July, and the just the origins of it, like that. I love that. And you guys, I'm a Christmas baby. So anything Christmas, I am going to be all over it. Okay. Let me see. So we had, did we have, this one has bay rum. So the Oath has bay rum. That one doesn't have bourbon. And then we are going to have whiskey in Summer Glow. We're going to have bourbon woods in Locutor. I have to concentrate when I say that. All right, don't judge me. So there's a few of them there. I will type them out and send them to you, John, so you have that. I'm a Christmas Eve baby. I was born on the 24th. I was born the Christmas of no tamales, and maybe one day we will put that story on the internet. It's a family story. It's a family story that I hear every year from my grandma, from my aunts, and my mom. Christmas Eve of insert year here was the year of no tamales, because I decided to be born. Are you a Christmas baby, Riley? I don't know, because I love it. People are like, oh, that's gotta suck. Like, doesn't, because I got Santa every year. I got Santa every year for my birthday. So I think that's why, and I equate Christmas and Santa Claus with my grandpa, because my grandpa would dress up to be Santa Claus for me every year. So yeah, that's how it is. Oh, okay. See, so we have very similar birthdays. They give you one shoe on one day and one shoe the other day. That's funny. No, I didn't say what year. The 21st and the 12th. Yeah, see, there's a lot of December babies. It is. And you know what? Honestly, I don't mind it. Everyone's like, oh, you couldn't do, you know what? There's just so much going on. Like, I'm not one that I'm going to be doing 2 days post Christmas. You know, it's just like, I'm not one that I'm going to plan parties. I'm not like, just, if you guys want to hang out with me, hang out with me. Tell me you're going to hang out with me. But I'm not going to be like, let's throw a whole shindig. Not that I don't like hosting, because I don't mind it, but it's just all the work. And then sometimes, okay, hear me out. Because I know I'm not the only one that does this, but it's just like, if you know you have to invite someone, then that's like, okay, then this whole brand, like, you can't be picky choosy, because then you get, you know, like, well, why didn't I get invited? Or why did you invite that person? I'm over that. I really am. So I think for my my last birthday, my mom had a brunch for me. I had 3 friends there. 4. I had 4 friends there. That's it. And I think I was perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, see, there's a lot of Christmas people in here. I like that. So yeah, that's another one. So if you didn't watch Santa Tom's Christmas in July, because that was what started this whole conversation, you can wear Christmas scents during summer. I don't care. Wear the balsam, wear the pine, wear the peppermint, wear it all. It's up to you, and it's your scent, your beard. You're the one that has to smell it. I don't care. I don't care either, Riley. But I'm not going to say that I'm salty, that I've only ever had one piñata in my life. But I only have one piñata in my life. You know what? And honestly, okay, so here's the thing, Ray. I don't have gossipy tias. I don't. Like, my immediate family, I don't. I'm more so talking about, like, friends and just how does this all intertwine? Because we're like, we have everything, you know, we have the business, and then we have the this, and then we have the that. And it's just a lot, but I don't mind it. You know? I mean, especially in California, we don't have seasons. We have spring, we have fire season, and then we have like 2 weeks of rain. Enough said. That's all we have. And the longest season is fire season. It is. I mean, we pay high taxes for a reason. Like, you guys can't see it, but it's just like beautiful outside today. It is. And that's going to have one thing. Okay, see, so I'm not alone in that whole little thing, but summer and college football. Okay, so Jasper, I know. We're fighting hard. I just have to figure out Little Val, because he starts school that week, and I'm just like, do I forget it and just like, he's gonna miss school and he's just gonna go with us? I don't know. We're figuring everything out, and then I got to figure out our dog, because she can't go with us. She's our house hippo. But there's just a couple things. Here we are. I know. I keep telling Dario, I'm like, everyone is like, we have to go to Jasper. Like, we cannot miss Jasper. Jasper has no idea what the hell is coming for. At least in LA, we expect tourists. We expect big crowds of people that are just not from there. We were looking at Airbnbs. I was looking at the hotels that are now sold out. Thanks, guys. We were looking at like the hotels, and I'm like, there is one street, just one street. And it looks like stuff from the movie. Okay. If you guys remember Little Giants, that's kind of what I'm picturing, but not as, I think the town of Little Giant, I forget the name that was on the water tower, but I saw the water tower and I was like, that's Little Giants. That's the O'Shea brothers. See? Jasper does mean good FOMO. It does. It does. And I know we're 20 minutes in the airport, but isn't the airport like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away from Jasper? Or was I looking, because you think you have to fly into Atlanta? At least that's what I was looking at. Flying from California. We were probably going to go from LAX to go to Atlanta. I don't know. Nothing like this. I don't know, because we're considered small where we're at. Like, we're literally like this big. Like, we're surrounded by the city of LA, but we're an independent city. So we're like this big. We're tiny as it is, but that's a different kind of tiny. And I'm just like, I am a city girl through and through. Sorry, not sorry. So it is 2 hours. Yeah. Right. Okay. And then, so it's like figuring out, okay, like what time, like we can't leave too late, because then we would get there Friday. I think the flight that I was even looking at, like if we reasonably leave like at 4 or 5, I think we're not getting there till like 1 a.m. And I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Because I think there's stuff going on Friday, isn't there? So it's like really Friday night and then all day Saturday. And I haven't seen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen anything happening on Sunday. So it's really like we would want to be there Friday evening, Saturday all day, and then we would fly back Sunday because Max has school on Monday. You guys don't have a rush hour like we have a rush hour. I'm just going to be in the Prius the whole way, right, Katie? That's the way that we can take all of our products. And it's only going to take us, I think, like maybe 4 days to get there. I think it was like 4 days. Because from here to New Mexico, it's a 14 hour. So we would, depending if I was going with grandma and grandpa, that's like a 2-day trip just to get to Albuquerque from LA. But yeah, I don't know. We got to figure out nothing. No. Once you can drive in LA, I mean, I was listening to that episode of Parlor Talk and Renee was telling me about the traffic in Atlanta and she doesn't like it. I'm like, don't come to LA then. Don't come to LA. I mean, is it okay? FT for the win? Is that what that means? I don't know. It took you 11 hours to go from LA to the Arizona. Why? It takes us 8 hours to get from here to Mexico. From here to like Phoenix and then go down to Mexico from Phoenix. It's only 8 hours. So what the hell were you driving? I would be mad too. I'm assuming that's like a lot of traffic and you were in your truck. I'm assuming because that's too long. That is. But I'm just saying, I don't know. You're in the semi truck. Okay, yeah. So maybe, but the way that Dario drives, that's far too long. But yeah, that's how that all goes. But anyways, okay. So how long have I been on here for 40 minutes? I think. Yeah, there it is. It goes fast. It really does. Is everyone else still like cool? What's the Yu-Gi-Oh? Is that a truck? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. For the walrus. A couple people have since then sent me platypus stuff. It's a platypus, not a beaver. Yo, you know what? I thought I had like the best random fact to give on the show, right? Because I am known for the random facts. And again, I'm a city girl. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But that was just, it happens. And then I think Baker brought that up on Tara's show last week, and she's thinking that he's talking crap about her. It's like, no, it's me, but it's not as bad as a crunchy tamale. So if Baker's going to watch this, that is not as bad as a crunchy tamale. It's not. It is not as bad. But that's that. Ugh, stop messaging me. I have work to do still, but this is adult procrastination because I have more fun in here. I really do. There was a dude grilling in the bed. There was not. That was like, I'm assuming that was in traffic, that someone just like, you know what, screw it. We're hungry. And he just completely capitalized on that. Can't say we haven't seen it before because once you get into a sigler and you are trapped, that's just the way that goes. That's just the way. And we're still getting people coming in and tagging. I love it. I do love it. But, you know. Okay, so let me see. Just a little order of business. People have still been going in and taking advantage of our Father's Day sale. So make sure you guys do all of that. I think if you guys order maybe tomorrow, we've been doing very well on our shipping times. Everything's been going great and smoothly. May arrive in time for Father's Day, or you can always get Dad a gift card, whatever it may be. But we have a really good sale going on right now that people are taking advantage of. And then we have some products that we are trying to roll out very soon. Super excited about it. Again, it's just like we have done some teasers on our stories. So we can get that all rolling and fine and dandy and just start making more products. And then we're experimenting with a couple of things, and I'm really excited about how everything is going. And I can't express how appreciative I am of you guys. I really can't, because we didn't know really what we were getting ourselves into. because the beard community in LA is nothing close to, I'm pretty sure, out where you guys are at, going Midwest, going out back east. So it's just, again, we are very, very appreciative to all of you guys, to everyone that's shared, like, post, even if you haven't ordered from us, just if you guys are commenting and just helping us, just the algorithm see us, like, here. It is time to make an impact. And I will get Dario on here at some point. He has to work. And I caught myself the other day. I was watching back a video, just like, you guys are going to see me because I have time. I didn't mean that I sit around and do nothing. I did. I have to clarify that. And I have to put it on the record. It means I have more flexibility than he does. He has his appointments. His books are booked at the barbershop. I have a little bit more flexibility to do what I need to do. I can be on my phone. I can schedule stuff or just impromptu stuff like this. But my phone has been going off this entire time. And I'm like, shut up. I'm taking care of more important. I'm not. Everything is equally important. Okay. Everything, my files are equally important. My escrows are equally important. Getting everything done. So I crammed in all the stuff that I could in the morning so I can be here and do all of this. It is work. I do sleep. I do. I am my father's daughter. Sorry, Dad. I am my father's daughter, and I have to sleep. Like, I can't, and I can sleep. I don't know what this is. I'm waking up and I can't sleep past 6 a.m. If you let me, I will sleep. And that's just the way it is. But anyway, yeah, Riley, this is work. But it's not, you know what? That's like, okay, you guys have had to see that one. Don't love your job your love. That makes no sense at all. But philosophically, it does. And then I love the memes that came out of that because we all understand what she was trying to say. But it's like, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. That's really what she was trying to say. And then the memes that came out of it, I think I wanted to try to do one for the shop, but I probably would have gotten community violation on it because barbers have no filters. I'll tell you that. Our barbers have no filters whatsoever. But it's fun. We love them. We have a great team. We do. So, that's other content that I have to go. Thanks for jumping in, John. Make sure you like it. Make sure you guys like us. I did see those numbers kind of go up, and I appreciate that. But I know June is Men's Mental Health Month. And there's some videos that I am working on. I just have to put them together, and it's featuring barbers from across the shop. So our sister shop. So we have Fresh Cuts Barber. Oh, and it comes out. It's not backwards. Fresh Cuts Barbershop. So Dario and I, we own the shop in Toluca Lake, and we have interviews across a couple of the other shops, our sister shops that are under the same umbrella, talking about the importance or the ability for barbers to be therapists and to be that outlet for men, to just talk. Like, literally, just a conversation can change the whole trajectory of your day, even sometimes your life. And our guys have really grown into that role. It really came to light, and we had like actual conversations. Sorry, that's the gardener. That was I don't know if you guys heard that. We had some really good conversations during Movember because we took part in Movember last year. And just, having them coming and just food for thought, and then realizing, because they're just having conversations, right? They're just having conversations with their clients as they're giving them cuts. But then, like, we kind of had eye-opening conversations, like, there's things that you guys are talking about that you guys are probably the only outlet that our clients have to discuss some of these topics, if that makes sense. And so I think having the conversation and giving them that complete, like, oh, wow, like they realized it for a fact, then I think they took on that role and they stepped into the shoes wholeheartedly and now completely conscious of the fact they are therapists. So I have a lot of good content that I have to put together and edit up so that we can get that out for this month. And just really the importance of having conversations. And I know tonight Dave is on, and I always love sitting on with Dave. And I think honestly, the most calm shows, I don't know if you guys want to agree with me, probably going to be Dave on Born Bearded, and then on Bearded Kin, and then Gokhan with Raven. I've been like, well, I'm like, you guys are so calm. And honestly, just because like I'm just like always on the go, 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 go. And then like they're very mellow. And I'm like, okay, you guys are cool. And like everyone else's chats are wild. And then they're funny. And then it's just like it's very upbeat. And then, you know, just a lot of movement and stuff like that. So that's just always fun. Should I do a giveaway right now? Maybe. I don't know. How am I going to do this? How would I do this? How would I do like a very quick, because there's 10 of you guys and this is the inaugural. Why the hell not? And I can't do anything big, but, and everyone, I know everyone loves Tara's nothing giveaways, but I can't do a nothing giveaway because that's Tara thing. That's Tara's realm. So it's like, okay, I want to, again, because I don't like stepping on toes, but I love her nothing giveaways. I do. It is like, she's genius for that. And it's just, I love how she does everything. Let me see. How can I do this? How can I do this? Can I do a handwritten note? I can. Okay. I can. This is what I'm going to do. It's because I have my iPad. I do. Are you guys in for this? Should I do this or not? You guys need to tell me yes or no. 1 to 15? 1 to 15. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to write it down. Can I write it down? Will it let me write it down? Come on. Is my pen dead? My pen is dead. My pen is dead. Give me, hold on. Okay. Okay. So 1 to 15, I'm going to do like Bishop, right? Or can I? Can I? Is it going to let me? Someone put dots. No, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. I'm still trying to figure this out, guys. Okay. There we go. Okay. I have a number and I have it here. So 1 to 15, go. And for this one, I can do a $10 gift card to our website. And I'm not touching it. Okay. I'm not touching it. I will say when it is, and then I'll show it on the screen because I wrote it down and I'm the only one that can see it. Because I don't have the tools. So I don't know. Katie or somebody said it's like, okay, which one do we like? Which platform? What streaming app? What am I doing? What am I using? I don't know. Okay, so keep going. That's 1 to 15. Nothing yet. Okay. Just keep going, guys. Just keep it going. No, nothing yet. And I haven't touched it. All right, got it. I don't know if you can see it. 13. That's going to Riley. Riley got it. There you go. Okay, Riley, I think I have your email. I will send you that $10 gift card. Okay, so that one's cool. What's up, Beardo? Let's see. So Riley got that one. So the giveaways that are going on right now. So keep adding people, keep sending because they're going to do all those entries. So we hit the YouTube, obviously we hit the YouTube and Facebook because I still see that my notifications are like going crazy right now. We are at 89 on Facebook. So I'm only 11 away on Facebook to do that, right? Because I need 50 and 100. Yeah. So once we get the 100 on Facebook, we're going to do the $25 Vallajar gift card. It's rigged. Ramsey, it's not right. That's because he was following us on all 4 channels that he got the luck for that. I don't know. I'm just saying. So we're going to do the $25 gift card for Vallajar once we hit now the 100 on Facebook, and we're only 11 away for that. And then TikTok. Okay, this is going to be the big one. So TikTok, we need 1,000. We need 1,000 people. That's just insane to me that you need so many people. And I have 74. You have 74. We're little. So I need 1,000 followers to do anything on Facebook. So with that one, once we get that, And I am very, very, very excited that, well, go back. What is it? What are we doing? So once we have that, we will do the $50, and Bishop is actually going to be throwing in, I believe he said 15 oils. So he's going to do a huge bundle for a winner. So that one's going to be pretty cool. Who's making a sandwich? Okay, as long as it's Katie telling people to do a sandwich. So that one's going to be a good one. So we'll have the fifth. So the second, part, once we get to TikTok 1,000, is going to be the $50 gift card and the big kit from Bishop. So that one's going to be pretty cool. I think we need 1,000 because we're set up as a business. That's what I think. Because I can go live on my personal, but no one cares about me on my personal. Nobody cares about me on personal TikTok. What do I have on my personal one? Where is it? I have 415 on my personal, but that's how it is. But yeah, I think it's because we are set up, and I'm slowly figuring out the ins and outs, but to start selling on TikTok. Because I heard the horror stories from other people about selling on TikTok, and just how if one setting is wrong, like, you are completely jacked, or it's going to destroy you. Lose this. Being so careful so that we can start selling on TikTok. Just something else that we're doing it. Who's buying who what? But yeah, so that's with TikTok, because we do want to start selling on TikTok. And it's just more avid, and it's like totally different crowds. It really is. Oh, I love that. See, I love the community for all of that. So now we have Rugged Rana. See, rugged, it's not even in Spanish, Rugged Rana. And I want to say Rugged Rana. Stop rolling the R's. So Rugged Rana, thank you so much. Ray, thank you so much. That is awesome, amazing. So there's going to be 3 giveaways once we hit the 1,000 on TikTok. And we could do collabs. I don't know if you guys can go live and whatever, and let's just shoot you know what I mean? It's just fun. Just showing. And I think especially right now with how everything is going, I stay as far out of it as I can. I really do. Like, we're just literally in our little corner in this part of the country. But just, I'm hearing it, we're seeing it, like, on our friendly channels. I call them friendlies, right? So on the channels that we can rely on, that, I like the character of these people, and everybody is good people, that it's coming up more and more and more I'm like, it's infiltrating, but people do feel, and I appreciate it, the ones that are like, I'm going to say something. And that's just like, I really truly do that, especially when it's a non-company owner speaking on behalf. Like, dude, like, if you don't like the company, like, leave them alone. It is what it is. I know Dapper. I started following. I did start following Dapper. I did. So we got to get that. So our barbershop is. Did you guys see our bathroom? I'm actually very proud of that reel. Because that was like, at least, okay, Dario is the interior designer. Dario is like the mastermind of everything, how it's built, how it functions, how everything is just has to have its own place. Like, he's the mastermind behind it. I am organized chaos. I'm not, I can't lie on any of that. If you guys can't tell from just seeing my day-to-day, that is true yet. So that one is all him, but the bathroom, that's me. So I have a client, and if you guys want to go and support her and see it, I have to see if I can find the video, and I'll repost her video. But I have a client that we got her, it's called a micro venue up here in SoCal. And her bathroom is like the coolest thing ever. You walk in, it's black. Everything is black. The light switch turns on neon lights and a disco ball. and it's a black light. So all the neon paint, just like, it looks so good. I wanted to do that. But then I kind of had to like step back a little and remember the audience. Guys are not, I don't want to say, I'm sorry guys, but you guys have to understand. You can't make it too party when you're at a barbershop. You can't. So it's not a murdered out. It's not like that. It's a party. Think of like a rave that the black lights turn on and then there's some neon going along the black walls, but then she's an artist. So she put up artwork that glows with the black light and the disco ball is going. And then there's like some places that I've seen that it's like, it has the button on the wall, like do not push. And then like you push it and like it turns into like a Minion party. If you guys have seen Minions, you know exactly what I'm saying. But like music turns on and like disco balls. And it's just like, it's cool. There you go, Kenny. You're getting what I'm saying. Like you can't make it too dark in there. And then so it was like a very like dad's whiskey lounge. Like that's really the theme. So if you guys haven't seen that reel yet on our bathroom, that's up on our, it's on my TikTok. I got to share it to our other TikTok, to the Vallajar TikTok. Cause we do have Vallajar products in the bathroom. So it works out, but let me see. Parlor sounds amazing and Velvet Nude sounds phenomenal. So you can ask Riley about Parlor, even though Saltwood might be knocking him out of the running and Saltwood becoming number 1 and Parlor number 2. He does like Parlor. So that one, and Bishop loves barbershop scents. I'm saying that on here. So Bishop, if you're watching, you secretly love barbershops because every time you talk about a barbershop scent, you're like, I don't like barbershops, but I like this. You do not. You do not have that picture. But yeah, so the Parlor, I mean, obviously we're partial to barbershop scents. And you know, we do need to get another vibe because a barber can never have too many barbershop scents. And Riley, I do need to work on that one. Bishop doesn't know what he likes. I don't think he does. I really don't. But we have to show him what he likes. And I really secretly, or I know he secretly just loves barbershop, but he doesn't want to admit it. Why? I don't know. But yeah, so that one. So yeah, going in like, why was I talking about our bathroom? I don't remember why I was talking about our bathroom. I really don't, at the barbershop. But that's just there. So that one is just really fun. But yeah, I got to get more content going. I will do more long form. And more long form meaning like, okay, everyone knows everyone does that, like this, that. But I kind of want to get a little nerdy. I do. And I have some ideas like nerd wise, like very nerd wise. And I think the king of nerd, and Dan C, like that's like everyone loves Dan C. And I love the way that he presents his topics. And because I believe his teaching background, really, he knows that everyone has the attention span of a flea. And I've noticed like even like the tempo of his lives, he has a tempo. He really does. And it's just like, he's got to go. And it's just like that tempo is very intentional. So it's just like kind of taking inspiration on how he presents his information to keep the attention. Because I can ramble. I will tell you guys that I can rant and ramble and I will go on tangents. Hence, random fact battle. You know, so it's just like, I want to do something a little bit like that because it can't just always be fun. Like you have to come from an educational, you know, learn something. You come from a place of value. And that's what I've learned, like even on my real estate stuff, you have to come from a place of value. It's like, I could do something entertaining, but what is that going to get me? That's not going to get me a buyer, but it's going to get someone's attention. And then, you know, you prove your expertise in there. See, and then I got a real estate call coming in. Sorry, I can't right now. Hold on, I'll call you back. I'm not live. I'm talking to my friends. And not that escrow is just getting very, very, very weird. But yeah, he's using lesson plans. He is. He really is. Like the way that he does everything. But I like the time that he has, because he keeps everything very condensed. And then it's just like very intro, body, conclusion, intro, body, conclusion, intro, body, conclusion. It's just like, it's very, it's tried and true. Like if the wheel's not broken, why fix it? It's just like, that's just the way our brain needs to work. You get introduced to it, you get the meat and potatoes of it, and then you get a conclusion. Same thing. Max is learning that. Like, that's just the way that goes. But, how did I even get to talking about the bathroom? I don't even remember. And you know what? Honestly, if you guys want to talk about I don't mind. I don't, like, that's just the whole thing. Like, don't, you're not stepping on my toe. I'm going to put that out there. Like, you guys are not stepping on my toes. I really don't. Little Vallajar is in his room because we have a summer agreement that he has to read. So he's getting all that done right now before we have fun time. But yeah, like I going into that, it's just like, that's just like the whole thing. Like do I appreciate it? I do. But if there's just like topics that come up, like don't worry about it. As long, and then it's just the same way. Like with the groups, I know Bearded Scallywags, like they're setting their tone for the group. And I appreciate that. I really do. It's just like, get in your lane. And you have to remember your lane. And that's fine. Like, and I'm a rule follower. I don't care. He can read the comments. Yeah. He'll pop in. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in like, hi, Mom. I'm surprised. But it sounds like he's there not reading. It sounds like he's laughing at somebody. Can't deny it. I had a disco ball in my car for Max's last day of school. And it's still in my car. I did. It still is. I still can't. Let me see. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. That's a disco ball in my car. And I was that mom playing Alice Cooper when I picked him up at school. It's not a funny book. I'll tell you that. That's not a funny book. I know my kid. But love my kid. Anyways. Okay, guys. Dang, hour and 8 minutes. School's out for summer. Yeah, it was the school's out for summer. Did the car. You did the car. I did because it was his last day of elementary school. And I'm that mom that celebrates everything. I am. He's my baby. I'm going to celebrate everything. Just like I wanted to celebrate being able to come live. So this is going to be up forever. Okay, so I want everyone, if you're watching the replay, let me know when you're watching the replay and how many subscribers we have at that time. Because I'm curious, like, if people are going to make it this far, because I know we're at an hour and 8 minutes already, if people are going to actually watch this through. I'm very, very curious, especially being number one. And this is going to go down in the archives. This is going to go into history, and the rest is going to be history. And I'm excited. I am. You guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just like, this is like me nerding out. Like, oh, we could do it. And we've been trying to do it. And we did it. So with that, I do need to cut off. And we have things to do. But thank you guys so much. Thank you. We will see what you are here before the blow up. The glow up. Blow up. Same thing. I don't know if we could say them. Ramsey has to look at the censored words. What are they called? I don't even know what they're called. But the words that we can't say. And I'm really mad. I mean, I guess on Katie's show, her favorite hot dog word and the fruit peach is flagged. It's really weird. I don't know. It's really, really weird. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys. I really, really, truly appreciate you guys. But keep going. Keep tagging your people. For the ones that are on TikTok, let's get to 1,000 so we can just take over the world. That's really what it is. Let's just take over the world one beard at a time. And that's just going to be fun. And have everybody, have their piece of pie. Because that's quite honestly in business, I don't care what business realm you're in, the strong companies, the valuable companies, we can make everything and we can come and stay true. And the ones that kind of go by the wayside, it's just like, let the bad apples see themselves out. That's it. Like, that's all we have to do is just let nature take its course and the strong will survive. And I am really, really, proud to say that we are in a very, very strong realm on this side. And I always stay this side. I don't know like where is the division? I really don't. But just being able to be associated with a lot of these companies here. And I really want to say it's really the companies that are in Dan C's camp. And coming in on this side, this is the good side. And I can truly confidently see that. And I do hope that we do get to meet more companies, as we start hitting more platforms. Introduce yourselves. Honestly, if this is another company that's, coming across this, like say hello. Like we don't bite. We really don't. It's just like, here, come, and talk to us and stuff like that. But, no more Why no more prizes for Riley? What happened? What happened? See, I'm trying to keep, I don't have peripheral vision and stuff like that. But yeah, you know what? It's just like, we're all here to play and we're all here to just do what we want to do, right? Because this is something that we have a passion for, especially being small batch. And I actually like Ravenbeard's micro batch, right? Because I think we would actually still qualify as a micro batch because we have orders that we need to go and we're literally just going to make those scents specifically for this order. Like we don't have inventory. We're making it, so as you order it, we're still able to handle making to order at this point. So as it's still micro batch, so it's just like, we're just a family run business that just wants to, leave a legacy for our kids. So, all right, guys. How do you sign off? I don't even know because I'm not going to have like a cool outro now, but who needs to join his live? Katie was on this past Saturday. Who's live? Oh, Raven. I did. I fell asleep. I did have a notification on to jump on Saturday because I think it was only like 10 o'clock my time. I was asleep. That I completely slept through that one. So I will remember this time to leave the notification on and let the notifications come through. Cause I also go on D&D. Like my phone is just going off like crazy all day. I have to turn it off. So we'll do it. Hi, Diamond Cut. See, you came in. We're actually closing up shop right now. But you fall asleep because his voice is so soothing. And I was laughing hysterically at some of the stuff that he was saying. Like he had to Google some of the terms that he was saying, and he was laughing at him, the stuff that he was saying. Like, that's not what I meant. I love that. I was just like, oh my God, I was laughing so hard. It was actually funny. So that was just really cool. But yeah, so everybody, I'm going to come up with my sign off. I have to come up with a sign off. Everybody stay cool. Stay cool. We'll see you guys on the next one. I will figure out what time. If you guys have a time suggestion, just send it over. But yeah, don't forget, keep following us on everything. Check in, turn on the notifications just on the channel that you guys just get all notifications, not personalized, that you have to change it every episode. And yeah, all right, guys, that's number 1 in the books. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.